People has been telling me like, you can't do this because you don't have one leg, or like, poor thing. And I think skiing is a way to show people and show me that I can do all the things that I propose myself to do.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashley Cain.
And I'm Danny Arovich.
Together, we're your hosts for Making It to Milan.
Let's jump in.
Today, I'm so excited to be joined by Spanish Paralympic skier Maria Martín Granizo-Ferreiro. Maria is a Paralympic alpine skier representing Spain, a world champion parasurfer, and an ambassador for Gemswell Surf Madrid and Blue Banana Bread. She's spoken about skiing being her first love, the sport that captured her heart long before medals or podiums. Her journey across snow and water makes her story especially powerful as we head toward Milan. Maria, welcome to the show.
Hello. So nice to be here.
Nice to meet you. I'm so excited to speak with you today and share your story with so many people so they can support you on your way to Milan. We're going to start with a rapid fire question section. What is one word that comes to mind when I say Milan?
I think I'm going to say proud. I'm really proud of going to Milan. I'm so excited to be there, and I think all the sacrifice and everything just deserve it. So
you should be so proud. It takes so much to get there, and obviously we're going to get into your story, but you are an incredible athlete, and I can't wait for people to hear more about you and see you on the world's biggest stage. First thing that you want to eat or drink after a big race?
Surprisingly, is a banana. I love
a banana.
But yeah, like it's always like the easiest thing to find.
Yeah, it's the easiest and fastest to recover. Like walking back, because I'm a figure skater, so walking from the ice to the locker room, I was always eating a banana because it was just the quickest thing to recover your body. Yeah. What is the hardest part about being a Paralympic alpine skier that maybe most people don't see?
I happen to have a lot of knee problems. And it's just really terrible because I only have one knee. So I'm always like with the same injury all the time. And I think that's the hardest part for me. Also, well, we don't have like the same visibility as all the other athletes that are from the Olympics.
Who are the people in your life who ground you after a hard training day or remind you why you love this sport?
My family and friends, and also my coach. I think it's really important to have a good coach, and finally I found her. My family has always been there for me, and my friends for sure. I think it's always really good to have a good friend to talk to.
And we're going to have the chance to talk with one of your friends and just gain more perspective from her and how she supports you on this journey. So we have the chance to be joined by Elisa for this interview. And Elisa, Maria picked you as one of her biggest supporters. So how did you two meet and come into each other's lives?
Yeah, so we first met when we were like younger, when we were like 9, but we actually started talking because we hung out in our village in Asturias, and we became really good friends. So we couldn't stop talking since then.
So it sounds like a long friendship through.
Yeah.
And throughout Maria's career, you've been by her side. During hard training days or great competitions, how are you there to support her?
She's always like, I'm very nervous about this competition or whatever, and I'm like, you got it, girl. All of our friends are always by her because she always supports us in everything.
Now, Elisa, have you ever gone to watch her in person?
No, I haven't ever. But maybe I'll go to the next one, because my mother, like for Christmas, she gave me that gift because I could like hang out with her over there and like go party and see like everyone.
Oh, that's amazing. Elisa, for you, how proud of Maria are you?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm very proud of her, and seeing her like grow up and like beat her goals, it's amazing for a friend, and I cannot imagine for her family too.
I love that. You can feel the love for your friendship just through the screen. And as a last question, or maybe even advice, Elisa, what would you say to Maria as she's heading to the Paralympics very soon? Do you have any advice for her or anything that you want to tell her before she goes?
Well, I would tell her that she just can be herself because she has always been the best. Yeah, at least for me. So just be yourself. Be yourself, girl. You got it.
That's perfect because being herself has gotten her this far.
Yes.
And now she's going to be on one of the biggest stages where she gets to share herself with so many people and share her sport and her country and what she loves to do with so many. And she obviously has made a huge impact on your life, and you've made a big impact on her life. And I can't wait for the whole world to be able to see that. So thank you, Elisa, for joining us. We really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Okay. So Maria, you said that skiing was your first love. Can you take us back to what got you into the sport?
Well, for me, it was my family. All my family skis since they were little. And I have like my father has like 6 brothers. So it's a really big family and all of them skis. And we were just having so much fun. I loved it. So yeah, and I was like, okay, this is fun, but I want to compete, you know? I was so like, in my head, it was like, I have to compete. Later, talking, they let me compete in, and I was the first person with disability to compete with people without disability in Spain.
Wow.
I learned a lot from them, and they also learned a lot from me. I think it's really, well, excuse me for the word, but it's really dumb to like separate one person only because he doesn't have one leg. So I just fight for that all my life. I learned a lot because it was really hard, but yeah, I think it was so fun, and I'm like really proud of all the career and all the barriers that I had to fight.
You should be so proud. I mean, you're the one that has made this career happen. You've been such a driving force of knowing where you want to be and how to do it as well, and speaking up for yourself. What is it that you loved about the sport that made you want to continue to push forward?
I love to compete, and that I'm very competitive. And also that when I'm skiing, like all the time, people has been telling me like, oh, like you can't do this because you don't have one leg, or like poor thing and everything. And I think skiing is a way to show people and show me that I can do it, and that I can do all the things that I propose myself to do. And I felt so free.
And along with being an incredible skier, you're also a world champion parasurfer, which is a super rare crossover, I feel like. What is it about sliding on snow and riding waves that connects for you?
I started surfing because I used to spend my summers in Portugal. My parents wanted to have some time alone, so they just like throw all my siblings and I to like a school of surfing, and they didn't tell the coach that I didn't have one leg. So when I just take off my prosthetic legs, he was like, "Oh my God, what do I do now?" And yeah, and since then I loved it. It's sad because surf is not Paralympic yet. So yeah, I'm just going to the Paralympics of winter, and then hopefully going to the summer ones.
I hope that one day it will become one, because being able to see you in winter and summer Paralympics would be amazing. I mean, you can tell that the way that you think about sport and the way that you think about being an athlete, it really excites you. It fuels you to want to get better at something and to be pushed. And that can just lead to such a long, healthy relationship with a sport, as well as you're wanting to constantly evolve and learn something new. So I foresee a very long career ahead of you, maybe in the summer and winter Paralympics. And given where you are now in your career, what do you know now that you wish your younger self could have known?
Maybe believed her more in herself. Like now I'm really confident of who I am and what I can do and how I can get better. But there was like a time of my life that I was just so confused because I didn't have like a really good coach and everything, and it was just I was just like really sad all the time and really not feeling good with the ski and everything, and I was just like getting like really burned out. I just wish that in that time I was like, Maria, you are so much better than this, and you are so much better than all the things they are saying to you. So stop believing them and believe in yourself. But I'm really proud that I didn't give up like at all.
And that's the thing as well, is that sometimes we can wish something didn't happen or that we didn't go through something, but that experience is what gives us perspective. And you've seemed like you're still so young, and you've gained that perspective to know what you want in your career and how you want it to go. And of course, things will come in and things will change and you'll adapt. But when you have the right people around you, they allow that to grow. And in times when you can't believe in yourself or you want to give up and you don't really see the correct reality of the situation, those people around you are the ones to bring you back to it and keep you on track, or maybe help you pivot and see a different track as well. And so it seems like, even talking from your friend, like that you have a great team around you. And I think that also just shows that the person that you're showing up as is somebody that allows them to be able to stand up for you and be able to advocate for you and know when things are right and when things are wrong, and help you see that. So for people tuning in to seeing Paralympic alpine skiing for the first time, can you take us through what they could expect to see?
The Paralympics and the adaptive sports are so interesting, and I just there are a lot of things that will, like, it's mind-blowing, like some blind people going down and trusting their guides. It's so incredible for me. I think it's amazing to see the blind people in skiing. I'm talking about alpine skiing because it's my thing, but also like people in standing, that it's my category, because there are 3 categories: visual, standing, and sitting. And standing, there is like a mix of everything, and you will see people without triggers, people with only one hand, people with one leg, and how they just come up with ideas to be better skiing. It's so amazing. Like also in a snowboard and everything, the prosthetical legs, they're like, so for me, they're like beautiful to see how everything is changing and it's getting better for to like be better at your sport and also feel comfortable with the prosthetical leg and everything. I think it's so amazing to watch the new technologies and everything. Beautiful part about Paralympics is how people just manage to be better and to be able to go down the mountain as fast as possible, as competitive as the Olympics, I think sometimes people say us like, oh, poor things, and poor things. Oh my God, you have to watch them. No, it's as competitive, or sometimes it's even funnier to watch the Paralympics. So yeah, I think it's really cool.
You spoke about the advancement in prosthetics. My Annie Liz, she competed in the 1980 Olympics with my dad. They were a pair skating team. So they skated for Australia. And years ago, she lost her leg in a boating accident. And the many things that she loved to do, skating, skiing, all of those, she still wanted to continue them even after losing her leg. And so she got a prosthetic that she's able to ski on, but also that can fit into her skate too, because that hadn't really been done yet. So they built a boot that could also go around her prosthetic. And so you spoke about the advancements, like I said, and just for her alone, just being able to still do those things that she loves is so empowering. What has skiing, but also surfing, taught you about who you are beyond medals and results?
I think that this makes you stronger, like to everything, like not only in sport, but you learn to like manage a lot of situations of pressure and of everything that can be translated into your into your normal life. In some situations, a lot of athletes struggles with some really difficult situations, but they always manage to like prepare themselves for it or to get better. It has made me more mature and more capable of manage things differently from people who are my age.
That's one of the biggest things that I think sport has taught me as well, is that maturity level and the discipline and time management. It all comes together to help make you the best athlete that you can be. And that doesn't mean that you have to cut out a ton of things. Like you said, you go to school and you have your social life and everything as well, because those help your career. And especially if you're going to have a long career, those are important things that you can't put to the side, because those are going to help you have be the best version of yourself in sport as well. What will it mean for you personally to compete in Milan?
Last season for me it was really hard because it was my first year in World Cup and it was really tough. And also I lost my grandparent in middle of the season, and just like 3 days I had to come back and compete, and it was just really mentally exhausted. I like made the points to go to Milan, just like the last day you could do it. Like it was really exhausted, but I still got it. And that is why I'm so proud to go.
Well, you have so many people that are proud of you, and you should be so proud of yourself. I mean, like we spoke about in this interview, you have been such a driving force and you have a great team around you. And we can't wait to support you here at Flame Bearers through the Paralympic Games and beyond. You have big fans in us, and we can't wait to cheer you on in Milan. So good luck, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning into Flame Bearers Making It to Milan.
If you like what you heard, please like, follow, and subscribe to Flame Bearers on YouTube and anywhere you get your favorite podcasts.
Stay tuned as we bring you more behind-the-scenes stories of women athletes around the world training for the competition of a lifetime. See you next time on Making It to Milan.